The Marty Feldman Comedy Machine, starring... You'd think he'd have them fixed. Roger Moore. Ah, there's perfection. Alan Price and Georgie Fame. Very good, yes. Spike Milligan. Well, into each life some rain must fall.
I'm home, Margaret, my dear.
Yes, dear.
Half an hour early, you'll notice. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to murder you. I've been planning it for months. I've got a perfect alibi. I made a tape of myself dictating a letter at the office. That means that people either side of my office will still think I'm there. I slipped out of the building through the tradesman's entrance, wearing a beard and dark glasses, and slipped into the house through the coal chute. And now, Margaret, my dear, you're going to die. Die, do you hear me? Die, die! And now for the pleasure of seeing you dead.
Surprise! Surprise! Happy birthday to you!
I'm sorry to have to call at such an awkward hour, but the pain really is killing. I can't put up with it any longer. I'm very sorry. I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's the one right at the back on the right here. It might be the one next to it. Hello? Hello, anybody?
I'm sorry. Had to pop out for a moment. Nurse is a bit on edge. You know what things are. You're a man. Now, what did you want to see me about?
It's this tooth. It's the one right at the back here. It's absolute agony.
Let's have you up a little then, shall we? Now, open wide. There we are. That's, oh, my goodness, you do have some bad ones, don't you? Look at that one, for instance. Yes. Oh, it's a molar extraction, I'm afraid. Nurse? Nurse?
I'm not coming.
Oh, do come on, squirrel.
What?
Look, yes. It's a molar extraction. Oh, now, come on, who's a cruel dentist? Come on, now, button up, squirrel. Now, you put my extractors in the sterilizer and Daddy will buy you a lot of lovely golden acorns. All right, squirrel? There's a good squirrel. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, yes. It'll have to come out, I'm afraid.
Yes, well, can I have gas?
Gas? I wish you hadn't brought that up. We're all out of gas. Well, we had a bit of a party last night, you see, and we were blowing up balloons and sniffing it, all in fun, of course, and the worst of it is I can't give you an injection either.
Why not?
Well, we have no needles. We were using them for darts.
Darts?
Yes, but I tell you what I can do for you. If you bend your head forward, I'll give you a sharp clip on the side of the neck like that. All right?
No, I don't want you to put me out.
Well, you'll have to have something. A brandy. Yes, a good stiff brandy. Dirty glass, I'm afraid.
No, I don't want alcohol. Just take the tooth out, that's all. The pain is killing me.
Are you sure?
Quite.
Cheers. Needed that. Oh, blast. Bloody lights again. Oh, never mind. I've got a match here somewhere. There we are. Open up. Now you've blown it out. Well, it's not much use anyway. I can't see much from outside. I'll have to get inside. Huh? Give me a leg up, will you, squirrel? That's it. Right. Right. I'm going to try and find which one it was. You ready?
Yeah. No.
Right. Ready?
How? Yeah.
Now, let's try the other side. This one's rotten to the root. Yes, I think this is it. I struck pain. I found it. Yes. Well, let's get to work. It's no use. I can't budge it with the spade. I'll have to use dynamite. Now, whatever you do, don't swallow. We're all done for. Now, if you do feel the urge to swallow coming on, just give me a shout, and I'll find something to hang on to. You ready?
I don't understand.
Hold on, boyo. Hold on. Hold on. Here. You can't do blasting now. I've got a shift working down there.
It's all right, I'm a dentist.
Oh, that's all right then, boyo. You see, we have to be careful, isn't it? I mean, hold on a minute. All right, lads, he's a dentist. We'll keep a welcome in the hillside. We'll keep a welcome in the vale.
You're very nice. Can I go on?
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, it's
Carry on, laddo. I'll tell the lads. Keep going, boys. Mind your head, Yantu. Look out, mind your head.
Right, set. Hold on. Clean as a whistle.
Oh, my throat is itching. I've got to swallow.
Hold on. Hold on. Get back. I love you so much. I'm slipping.
Delicious.
I can't take it any longer. Sneaking around back alleys, sleazy little hotels, meeting on trains like this. I won't behave like a criminal any longer. I'm going to tell my wife tonight. Tonight, you hear me? I'll tell her I love you. And I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And only you.
Anything you say, Bruce.
I'm in blue condition, and it's not too good for me. I'm in a strange position. I need you to set me free. I don't want to throw it away. I just want to hear you say, baby, come what may, I love you. Like a gray December, my whole heart is growing so cold. Long as I can remember, I have never felt so old. I don't want to throw it away. I just want to hear you say, baby, come what may, I love you. I can't make decisions, then the agony comes on. I can't take derision, this is a man you look upon. I don't want to throw it away. I just want to hear you say, baby, come what may, I love you. Then the agony comes on. I can't take derision. This is a man you look upon. I don't want to throw it away. I just want to hear you say, baby, come what may, I love you. I'm in a blue condition, and it's not too good for me. I'm in a strange position. I need you to set me free. I don't want to throw it away. I just want to hear you say, baby, come what may, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Oh my God, wait. When you just stop it. Wait. Yes.
Nu turn it underground. Nu turn it underground. The man. Get wet. Ja.
Put your hands down. I'm gonna do this.
Pre-recorded London, your international music hall. Thank you, thank you. Good evening, everybody. And once again, it's time to start the show, so strike up the band, light the lights, and curtain up as we take you away into the wonderful world, the curtain up. So let's get the show off to a flying start with the brilliant Belgian juggling team of the two Loombogles. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the two Loombogles. Curtain up.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. My brother and I would now like to try for you an impossible trick. We would like to juggle with a 37-piece bone china dinner service. Thank you very much. Sorry, 11-piece dinner service. Hello.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, the magnificent artistry of the two Loombogles. Moving right along now. Let me get that curtain now. Moving right along now from Munich, the city that gave you World War II, the amazing Signor Omi Poloni, the world's greatest fire eater. Ladies and gentlemen, Signor Omi Poloni. From fun-filled Tibet, Captain Lasse Prayerwheel. Can we get a bloody curtain up? Captain Lasse Prayerwheel, the world's greatest eagle tamer. Curtain up, up.
Now, over the whip. Come along, let's go. Come on. Hey. Good girl, watch it. Careful. And back a little bit. That's it. Steady. Steady, watch it. And watch it. Good girl. Good girl. Come on, kiss Daddy, kiss Daddy.
And so, to the strains of Up, Up and Away, can we have that curtain up, please? We say adios to Captain Prayerwheel, and now, International Music Hall presents its feature, its starring attraction of the evening, the tremendous acrobatic family who thrilled the whole world when they all escaped from East Berlin, packed together in the same sausage. Ladies and gentlemen, the Flying Grobstocks. The curtain up. Papa Grubstock will support his entire family with his bare hands as they form their famous human pyramid. Are you ready, Papa Grubstock?
Ja, kiddo!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. And with that, that brings our curtain down for this evening. And curtain up. And we'd just like to say goodnight on behalf of everybody who's here. From London, in England, we'd just like to say goodnight. And thank you for coming to the show. See you next time. Well, while the curtain never actually came down in that sketch, I did. I fell from the top of it and I broke my arm. Look at the way they've set it. I could get busted for just walking down the street. Look at it. Ridiculous. Someone once said, anyway, the show must go on. I don't know who it was. It wasn't an actor. It was probably the producer. I can't do very much for the rest of the show, but I can bring you some of the latest news. Could I have some of the latest news? Thank you. Tonight, tragedy on the streets. Sir Hubert Bentlock, the crossword puzzle champion of Great Britain, was struck down by a drug-crazed hit-and-run marathon runner. He was rushed to an 8-letter word beginning with H, and doctors fear that before the night is over, he will be a 4-letter word beginning and ending with the letter D. New York. Customs officials boarded the Queen Elizabeth in a surprise raid this morning and found a Rolls-Royce limousine valued at £20,000 cleverly hidden in a shipment of heroin. Bulyakiland, Africa. A big day as the tiny nation celebrates its first day of independence. On hand, representing Great Britain, their rulers for over 250 years, was the Viscount and Viscountess Simplington Ramsgate and their military attachés. Covering the event is our man on the scene, Jason Pettipoint.
This is Jason Pettipoint reporting to you from Bulyakiland. There is a great deal of feeling in this tiny new nation. It is Independence Day, an independence which many feel is long overdue. With today's ceremonies, this proud, fierce nation has come to bid farewell to its English master in the person of Viscount Ramsgate, who has been Bulyakiland's stern governor for over 40 years. Viscount Ramsgate is known throughout Bulyakiland as Buana Bulawi, which, very freely translated, means great white creep.
Great white queen from over water, she... Here.
And that moving message will give you some idea of the bond which exists between Her Majesty's government and these simple folk. Now, the first event is the presentation to the Viscountess Ramsgate of the Bulyakiland national flower, the beautiful and colourful night-blooming Trenis fresirosis, or, as it is more commonly known to English gardeners, the man-eating daffodil. These flowers are a symbol of the gratitude these natives feel for their former rulers. And with the presentation of the flowers, the ceremonial begins. It is a festive occasion, with each unit in full military garb. And first to pass the review, if I'm not mistaken, no, I am not, it is the Bulyakiland 43rd Battalion Darts Throwers. It is impossible, ladies and gentlemen, adequately to describe the pageantry and splendor of this day. Dressed in full military regalia, the regiment waits its turn to pass in review for the ex-governor of this tiny nation. I believe that coming up next is the famous Bulyakiland Horse Fusiliers, whose commander has just given them the command to put their horses into a gallop and... Yes, this will be a parade to remember, ladies and gentlemen. And if my ears do not deceive me, it is the Bulyakiland Air Force, yes. Yes, a single-engine World War I surplus biplane. It's going into a dive. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, performing a diving salute to the party Viscount Ramsgate is the wing commander of the Bulyakiland Air Force, Colonel Labutu Kamikaze. This is quickly followed by a 21-gun salute. final gesture to show the depth of their gratitude for over 200 years of colonialism, the ceremony of the human sacrifice. Speech, speech, the crowd is roaring, and I believe the Viscount Ramsgate is going to say a few words.
It is my wife and my last request. But if it is your will that we end up as a shish kebab, we should both like to be placed on the same skewer. What say the Queen?
Mr. Pileman, traveling on flight 406. Please go to the information desk opposite gate 12.
Mr. Pileman, traveling on flight 406. Please go to the message desk opposite gate 16.
Mr. Pileman, go to the information desk at once.
Mr. Pileman, please report to the message desk.
Mr. Pileman, I called you first.
Don't listen to him. He's playing on your sympathies. There's an important message for you at the message desk. Have I ever lied to you before?
Mr. Pileman, look at me when I'm talking to you. He hasn't had an important message for years.
That's a lie. He's just jealous because I'm stereo. Go to the message desk.
Information desk.
Message.
Information.
Message. Leave him alone. He's mine.
That's the last one you'll ever take away from me. Hate the death, Pileman!
Pileman, I'm going fast. I don't blame you. It was society. I never had a chance. My mother was a jukebox in a strip club. My father was a Japanese transistor radio. Mixed marriages never work out. Oh.
Get back, officer. Back, I said. I'm not spending the rest of my life on a prison wall. You'll never take me alive.
Mr. Pileman, please report to the information desk.
The message desk.
Information.
Message.
Information.
Message.
Information.
Message.
Information.
Good evening. Gladys Smallpiece reporting on the fabulous world of the cinema. I am standing outside the office of one of the truly legendary figures in the world of film business, Mr. Brandish Wormwood, producer, director, and twice winner of the George Raft Award for Cinematic Integrity. In order to bring you a true portrait of the man, I am here at his office, along with my tape recorder and an inexhaustible fund of cliches. Right? Interview with Brandish Wormwood, take one. Here goes.
Keep it on two now. Keep it on two. That's good. On two. Hand back. That's better. I'd never liked her.
Mr. Wormwood. Mr. Wormwood, sir.
Keep it on that. He's talking. Say that again. Mr. Wormwood, fancy that. I took a snooze. While I did, they invented talkies. Quiet on the set! Quiet everywhere!
Mr. Wormwood,
Wait a minute, son. Say that again.
Mr. Wormwood.
Oh, no. Say it, no. Say it deep for the motion. Right from the very bowels of one's own being. Full of tortured ingenuity. Mr. Wormwood. You're fired. Cut!
Mr. Wormwood.
Mr. Wormwood, yes?
I am Gladys Smallpiece, the celebrated movie buff.
I don't need my movies buffed, as long as they're pressed and clean by 6 o'clock. Silence on the set! Come on, Howard! Howard, man! Come on, right, man! Right!
May I ask who that is in there?
Oh, it's a famous Howard Albrecht, great Hollywood writer. Come on, Howard! Idle hands, the devil's tool! You don't mean the devil's tool, black and white. Not in black and white. Cut the camera tool, cut right.
Isn't he dead?
Of course he's dead. That's why he's so reliable. He died in 1936. I accepted one of his scripts and he dropped dead with shock. But he still writes 3 pages a day, Dead on time. Time is money, Howard. Right, damn you. Right, you hear me? Wait a minute, just a minute. Hello. Get me Wallace Beery. All right, then, get me son of Beery. Right, get me son of Beery. Right. Action 2, camera 2, 1 to him. Right.
Mr. Wormwood.
Yes?
In 1938, you began filming your greatest epic, The History of the World.
History of the World. That's right. That could be right.
Now, people are beginning to wonder if the film will ever be finished.
Oh, we had problems. First of all, the picture had opened with Moses on Mount Sinai. Moses on Mount Sinai taking the 9 commandments.
9, only 9?
Oh, yes. My agent took 1 for commission. Unfortunately, it was adultery. Ha, ha, ha! Come on, Howard, let's go, man. Come on, man, we need work on you. Work!
Hold it. Now, could we get back to the film?
Camera 2, lights, action, 2, 1. 1 to 2, take 4 and 9, 1. Keep on that, right?
The film, sir.
The film. Yes, we'll find that we had to drop the Old Testament. Got too heavy. Also got too expensive. And on top of that, it was getting too Jewish. So, kapow! We went for the old Christianity bit. We had the lions eating the Christians, kapow! We had the martyrs being beaten to pieces by the gladiators, kapow! Then we had the Romans beating the hell out of those poor little Christian children. Beat! They were going, beat! All the blood lying on the ground. But that's what the public wants today. Laughs!
And you filmed it?
Sure, murder. See that?
But this seems to be a very unusual way to keep film. I mean, shouldn't the picture be in Cannes?
Of course, it's been in Cannes. Monte Carlo, Hollywood. Come on, get going, crazy fellas. Go, man, go. I need work on you. Next a minute. Hello. Get me Rudolph Valentino. Dead? Or make it long distance. Right.
Then, sir, if I'm not mistaken, you went on to film the Crusades, the Dark Ages, the flowering of Western civilization, and then your production ground to a halt. May I ask why?
Oh, we had cast problems, you see. The Three Stooges quit on me. Right, quiet in the set. Lights, action. Cut! Print that one. Howard! Let's hear from you, man. Let's hear from you. Don't you forget now that I got your wife and kids locked up in the boiler room.
Tell me, Mr. Howard, will your film, The History of the World, ever be finished, do you think?
I hope not, because the film is the world. The world only exists because I'm filming it. The minute I say, the end, camera 2, good, then the world will be finished.
But that is ridiculous, sir.
Ridiculous? Listen, you're only here because I cast you in the part. You're not a person, you're an extra. I made you, and I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna cut you out of this film. That got rid of him. Right, 1 o'clock, lunch. Everybody back at 5, past. All except you. Work, you hear me? Don't forget I got your wife and kids in that boiler room. That's a great idea for a film. Hello, get me Rin Tin Tin. Camera 2. Hello, Rin Tin.
Here now are the haunting voices of Georgie Fame and Alan Price, as opposed to their singing voices.
There was a girl called Mary Ann. Mary Ann was all the world to me. We planned to get married, and we set the date the wedding was to be. I went up to her house one night, and out there on the front porch they sat. And I swore they'd never get away with that. Billy Joe took Mary Ann up to the dance hall one night. They didn't know that I was standing back there in the shadows outside. They sat down at the table and she smiled as she gave her hand to Pat. And I swore they'd never get away with that. I swore they'd never get away with breaking my heart. I knew that there was just one way to keep them apart. Everybody says his mother told him not to take his guns to town. He should have listened to her, 'cause she knew I was gonna shoot him down. Now I'll be home tomorrow just because I had to kill that little rat. And I swore they'd never get away away with that. Really, Joe didn't get away with that. Never get away with breaking my heart. I knew that there was just one way to keep them apart. Everybody says his mother told him not to take his guns to town. He should have listened to her, 'cause she knew I was gonna shoot him down. I'll be home tomorrow just because I had to kill that little rat. And I swore they'd never get away with that. And Billy Joe didn't get away with that. Billy didn't get away. No, 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 Billy didn't get away. Billy didn't get away. No.
Ah, yes, matey, we've been on many a trip together, haven't we? On many a trip together. Our lad, and do you know my name? No, what is your name? My name is Long John Silver. Ah, Long John Silver? Ah, the spitting image of my dad. You're a funny man. I know I am, lad. You and I play this forever. Ha, ha, ha. And I bet you can't say the prayer about the Bible. Well, I drink this whole glass of water while you say it. You sing a song, all right? Shipmate.
Welcome to television's least inventive and most inoffensive program, your Censored Film Festival. Good evening, and I hope we haven't offended anyone yet. Tonight's film is the great Swedish classic, Virgin Strawberries. It is a story of raw violence, raging emotion, lust and sex. But we've snipped all those bits out because we know what's best for you. Here now is Ingemar Dingelingemar's Virgin Strawberries.
Anna. Oh, Anna.
Lars, Lars.
Jag älskar dig. In mein Herz. Anna. Anna.
Irunde Vladila, svenska boys.
Flickor, det.
Tak. Lars. Plenska, Gutenberg, svenska, cocka.
Mycket trojka.
Lars. Lars.
Anna.
Lars.
Oh, Anna.
Smolenska belenken beheben, Lars.
Mina tremor.
Lars.
Anna.
Lars.
Anna.
Lars.
Anna.
Lars.
Erste flickor.
Is meinen svenska beste Bibi.
Bibi, zuster.
Ah, Bibi, Lars.
Bibi.
Lars.
Bibi.
Lars! Det var min första gång, Lars.
Bibi, es min erste frühe Schwappedad.
Mir übrigens gemoila.
Anne? Anne? Erste Manske.
Ist du Milka dicke Manska?
Du Milka dicke Manske.
Anna!
Sven!
Bibi! Oh, Bibi!
No, čekaj mi moka.
Tokan moka? Ich die biegen gegen de Warnung.
Oh,
Ich
yes.
geben die Beskader Fliesker an der Polligachen. Ja, stopp! Ich denke, an der rechte Herz. Okay. Polligachen, da wird
Ja, de melke dikke maatland, die toe vol die jakken naar.
Miske, aske, paske.
Wat dat?
Sven!
Bibi!
Lars!
Anna!
Anne!
Onkel bent daar hier.
Daar, hè? Ja, daar.
Ja.
Oh.
Al die jakken daar.
Oh, Sven, Sven, Sven. Sven. Oh, jezus, deske puska. Ach, hide the babskes.
Baby.
Oh, Bibi.
Zet je hier, it's about
We hope you've enjoyed tonight's presentation of the Censored Film Festival. Next week at the same time, you'll be able to see Gregory in Moby. And in the weeks to come, we will feature the films of Alfred Hitchcock, Lucille, and Peter O. This is your host, Hampton Thrust Power, f***ing off. Good night. Well.
Goodbye.
What the boy?
Oh,